Hey guys, this is Nancy of Designer Savvy and welcome. This is part 4 of our 4-part series, How to Decorate Any Room in Your Home. And this is an awesome video today because we are talking about where to get the absolute best deals at the greatest prices. So you'll want to stay tuned. First thing we're going to talk about is choosing furniture. It is important to choose pieces that you love or to love pieces that have been gifted to you. I mentioned in last video and showed the picture of the dresser and the mirror that had been gifted to me from my grandparents. So those are pieces that I absolutely love, and I loved incorporating those into my guest room. So some of the other places that I love to shop includes Craigslist, yard sales, garage sales, OfferUp, Letgo, Habitat, Goodwill, Facebook Marketplace. Just always be sure that when you buy from those places that you clean and disinfect your furniture before using it in your home. And another thing I want to mention is a safety tip. When you shop from those places, be sure and take someone else with you and ask if those folks can meet you in an open public place to exchange your money for whatever it is that you're buying. Safety should always come first. So something important you want to keep in mind is scale when you're buying your pieces. You want a focal point for your room, and that could be furniture, but you don't want anything so large that it just overwhelms the room. So rule of thumb for that is to draw an imaginary line through that room into 4 equal quadrants. Depending on the shape of the room, it's either going to be squares or it's going to be rectangles. So you want to have equal visual weight in each of those quadrants. In addition to furniture being a focal point in the room, you could have other focal points as well, such as a fireplace, bookshelves, or a wall of windows. So to give you an example of what I mean by the 4 equal quadrants, take a look at what's behind me here. If we were to split this right into 4 pieces like this, I want you to take a look at what's in each quadrant. Okay, let's start over here first. Okay, so making your cross right here, dividing it into 4 equal quadrants. So we have a vertical line and a horizontal line. Over here we have a piece of art up above, a lamp below on an end table. We have part of a curtain, part of a window. We have half the sofa, and we have a pillow here. Okay, moving over to this side, same thing. Half a window, a curtain, piece of art, an end table, a lamp, the pillow, and then half the sofa. So as you can see visually, you have equal visual weight, top, bottom, left, and right. So for example, if we had another sofa opposite this wall and a window over there, we could do the same thing, and visually it would have equal weight. So another example, if we didn't have an end table and a table lamp and a piece of art, we might have a tall floor lamp on either side, or we could have bookshelves on either side. Same height, they could have the same visual weight. One of my favorite cool tips to use is this. If you have a room that has a wall with a window in an odd place, let's say for example, we had a window over here, but we didn't have one over here. And let's pretend there's no window behind me, which there actually is, but let's pretend there isn't. So if we just had a window over here, what we could do over here is put a mirror in equal proportion to have balance to make it look like we have a window on either side. And you can even incorporate draperies on either side of that mirror, just like you might want to do on either side of the window, and that would give you visual balance. So let's take a look at a second wall in this room. We have a chair in front of the window, we have a tall torchlight lamp on either side of the chair, and at the bottom of each torchlight lamp we have an ottoman. So those ottomans can serve multi-purposes. They can serve as additional seating, or they can serve as an end table, a place to put a book, a drink, or something to eat. As you can see here, we have equal visual space in each of those quadrants. If you draw your vertical line right through the curtains in the center of the chair, and then about halfway up the torchlight lamp, halfway up that wall, a horizontal line straight across, you can see that we have equal balanced weight in each of those visual quadrants. So examples of multifunctional pieces would be, example, an ottoman. You can get some ottomans that have storage inside. These do not. Another example of a multifunctional piece would be a sleeper sofa. It functions as a sofa. It can function as a bed. Another example would be a coffee table with additional seating nestled underneath, or a coffee table that raises and lowers so it can be table height or lower to coffee table height. You could use a dresser in a living room or a family room and house DVDs, napkins, anything like that that you might use to entertain. Or you could use baskets throughout the room to store throws, extra pillows, or magazines. So once you incorporate the larger pieces into your room for the most visual weight, then you can fill in with your smaller accessories, your mirrors, your sconces, your lamps, your smaller pieces of art, any type of wall hangings. And by using that quick and easy formula, that should help you complete your space. So my little buddy here decided to join me up on the sofa. This is my daughter's puppy Gunner, and he's such an awesome little fella. So let me tell you what my top 15 places to shop are, and I'm sure some of these are going to be some of your same places as well. In no particular order: Hobby Lobby, Pier 1, Home Goods, Kirkland's, Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Wayfair, At Home, Burlington, Target, Walmart, Amazon, Habitat, and Goodwill. So let me share some ways with you that you can really save money at these places. Make sure that you have your app on your phone for Hobby Lobby. They have a 40% off coupon that you can use on most items in the store. You can't use it on furniture. You can't use it on yellow tagged items. You can't use it on clearance, but you can use it on most everything else. So make sure you have that app on your phone. At Pier 1, they have a rewards card. You may want to consider doing that because they alert you about special sales and events that they have going on. Be sure you sign up for emails from these places because you also get alerts that the general public might not get about special sales. And call the stores. Ask them when they're going to have special sales. Ask them when they're going to have markdowns, seasonal markdowns, or weekly markdowns. Certain stores do have weekly or every other week markdowns, so it varies from area to area. So make sure that you call your store and ask them when theirs are going to be. Also, the price that you see on an item is not necessarily the price that it's going to be when you get to checkout. So make sure you scan. Found this out when I was shopping at Michael's recently. It was a spring item, and this is October, and the price tag on there was way different than what it ended up being. The price tag, I think, said $7, and it actually, when I scanned it, ended up being 70 cents. So make sure you're getting the most from your shopping experience and from your favorite stores by signing up for emails, getting the rewards cards. If you're very disciplined, you might want to get their charge cards because there are different levels with the charge cards at some of the different stores, and your benefits are greater if you have this level of charge card versus this level of charge card. So those are great ways to save money. If you're military, you could get a military discount. If you're over a certain age, you might get a discount for that as well. So just study your stores. Know when they have their special sales. Know when the big sales are for the seasons, like the end of spring, the end of fall. Okay, so make sure that you do your homework first before you go shopping. Another tip I can give you is, this is going to be hard because it's hard for me. So make a list before you go. Know exactly what you want for your room. Take pictures of your room before you head out shopping, or your rooms. Make a list of what you need. Take measurements. Take a tape measure to the store with you. These are tips that are going to save you valuable time and money. If you tend to just go and shop and buy whatever you like and just hope for the best when you get home with it, then you're going to end up with a closet full of merchandise, and you're probably not going to use half of it, or you're going to have to return part of it to the store. So be intentional with your shopping. There's always going to be that occasion where we're going to happen upon something that we didn't expect. So save a little money for those moments, because those moments are awesome. Did you all enjoy the tips today? I sure hope so. Please leave a comment below or comments below. Let me know what your favorites were and let me know what your favorite places to shop are. If you're not a member of my channel yet, I would love to have you join. Please click on the subscribe button below, ring the bell so we can let you know when we post new videos each week. And a special thanks to my little pal Gunner and my daughter Amy for letting me film in her beautiful apartment today as we are vacationing in North Carolina. Thanks so much for watching and have a blessed day.